Out past Coronet Peak to start with, in company with Quebec Golf, also 4 on board.
There is often a small level of nervous tension in the background.
Even with the best crew and best stuntmen, there is still room for error.
And landing parachute at high altitude, 6,000 feet and above, is really unusual. If everything went wrong there, then we don't have anything else.
Everyone's here. You know, you've seen your storm go through, you've seen your high pressure system coming behind it, but is it going to do what it said it was going to do? You can set the stage and give them the best possible ingredients that you can to achieve their goal, but it still doesn't guarantee that everything's great.
There's a huge amount that goes into bringing all of that action together on one day. And we're so lucky to have a location where we could actually achieve all of these things.
I was particularly excited about the challenge of trying to get all 5, disciplines or sports or fun adventure things that you can do in Queenstown, all shot in one day, one continuous marathon. When the concept was first sort of presented to me by the agency, I was like, yeah, we can do it, but we're going to need the right man for the job.
I figured I was up for the challenge and really keen to give it a good, honest crack.
Been watching Chuck's base jumping films for a long time, and he is an extraordinary character. To be a base jumper and to still be around means you know what you're doing.
Chuck Berry he's a truly phenomenal person for starters, and for him to cram us all into one day, if you didn't know who he was, you'd think it'd be completely out of the blue and truly amazing. But the guy's an absolute machine, so I have no doubt he can cram this probably all into half the day.
He's a pilot, he's a skydiver, snowboarder, mountain biker, you name it, that man's done it and doing it.
Chuck comes across as like a crazy daredevil, but he's fairly measured, and you'll know that if he puts himself in harm's way, it's all well thought out and very carefully calculated.
Yeah, I think he's the perfect guy. He's one of the best base jumpers in the world, and he's a Red Bull athlete. He just lives over the hill in Wanaka, so he's probably our best asset for this kind of stunt.
So in terms of Chuck's jump, we've gone out and done a site inspection. We've gone out to look at the bridge and make sure everything's okay. We've got a really experienced crew that's used to operating out at skippers. So safety for us is paramount, and we wouldn't be doing anything that we didn't think it was safe.
I love the concept, and I love logistics and planning and multiple camera shoots and that sort of stuff. I take pride in literally writing out everything step by step and figuring it out.
Justin's getting all excited and pointing at this tussocky ridge, going, oh, dude, right down there. And there's no track on this tussocky ridge. And it's tussock. There's like big lumps of growth sticking out of the ground that you're going to have to somehow negotiate. It was a lot of fun. I did go over the handlebars at one stage.
But just got up and kept going, which I thought it was fantastic. He's just a warrior.
So yeah, it was challenging. But the worst part of the whole lot was riding uphill to the bridge. I am a downhill athlete. I will remain a downhill athlete.
I was praying that Shane was happy with his performance, and I think that he did a cracking job flying down backwards with a red epic on your head.
You don't get any chance to look at it first or have a practice run or see what the surface conditions are like.
You get a bit nervous when you're seeing a helicopter pilot wearing a parachute. Okay. I don't think he'd ever landed on a mountain of snow before, so it was pretty nerve-wracking. when we continued off down the mountain, Shane has this, I guess, tradition he does. He always takes a nude photograph in a thinking man position.
And afterwards, at the end of the day, seeing the look in everyone's eyes, and we all get together again going, holy crap, we just did it. We just did it.
Yeah, we all headed into the Rhino bar and had a few drinks, and I think Shane took his clothes off for a second there.
After all of that work, and magic. That's what we do. We create magic.
The great thing about this particular stunt is that it's an actual product. You can do these things and, you know, it's achievable for anyone.